If you are either a woman or you are a man attached to a feminine energy within the three-dimensional reality structure, then you do not need to concern yourself so much with spiritual ego death. Because the three-dimensional reality structure operates such that females, for centuries, all of our women, all of the mothers, all of our grandmothers operate in the sense that they're fulfilling every single role so much that they simply cannot attach themselves to any one egoic role. And the only way that they can is if they deceive themselves into thinking that they're doing one role. You know, the typical song, all day, every day, therapist, mother, maid, nymph, then a virgin. It goes on and on. And then if we see men not stepping up to the plate, we're also attaching to their, what is three-dimensionally considered their roles as well. So we begin to learn something, and then we have to end it. Death. And then we have to go right into the next thing. I see this with some men too. I do see this with a lot of men who are connected to the sort of feminine energy. But I will say that even if you are a woman with this, I don't know. Every man and woman has some feminine and masculine energy within them, and we've done ourselves a disservice throughout the centuries in a unconscious, almost dystopian patriarchal system that really doesn't serve men or women. But what this has done for the feminine part of every person on this earth is given them so many roles in the feminine side of things, where they must be everything and nothing all at once, that the ego death is already happening. And so many think that the way to realize ego death is complete stillness, which is one way. And I think perhaps for some, it's a more healing and integrative and loving way, through meditation, to have ego death, because it's less jarring. However, if you're already a woman in the 3D reality matrix, I was going to say for Western culture, but no, it's all of the cultures, then it may do you well if you want to find more success and become more secure, more stable, more grounded in the three-dimensional reality matrix, to attach more to a more one-dimensional ego, to ground yourself within a certain role, to conform a little bit more. And if you're a creative mind like me, then you will be this. It gives you the shivers to think that you need to be so one-dimensional and grounded in one role, because that seems like attaching to your ego more. But really, once you do that, and we're all against boxing ourselves into the system, we're all against the matrix, we're all against all of this stuff, but what happens when you bring a sense of confinement, the Hangman Tarot card, a sense of what could be either repression on one hand, or on another hand, self-discipline. Discipline meaning to teach yourself. If you can confine yourself just a little bit more, then whatever creativity and understanding and beauty that will burst into a million pieces normally can box itself into a portal or a structure that can bring you so much more stability. And that might include attaching to the ego more, attaching to more masculine energy.